Welcome everyone to my project on cells, and I'll be cutting up into three parts: cells, nutrients, and transport or transportation. So in this video I'll be showing you the nutrients and how each one works and where you can get them from. So first off, nutrients, there are resources they're vital resources that our body needs in order for it to function properly. And you can get them from any kinds of food. So there are 6 of them, and I'll begin with the carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are our body's main source of energy, and they help our cells to function. So here's where you can get them from. There's sugar, which is the most simple carbohydrate there is, and you can also get carbohydrates from cake, cookies, watermelons, apples, bread, oranges, corn, and other foods. I'm not going to list them all. And to show you how the cell functions, here I have a cart and I have this coal, which is used as fuel. And the same way as the carbohydrates, they give energy to our cells, this coal will give energy to this minecart for it to work. So as you can see, the cart can move by its own, and it can also represent a cell. If you think about it, if you think that this minecart is a cell and you gave the carbohydrate to it, in this case was coal, then it would function properly, just like this. Now with the proteins. Proteins, they help our body, they help to fix tissue and to generate cells. So over here you can see that you can get them from milk, egg, cheese, lettuce, and wheat. But I divided them up because you can get the complete proteins from these kind of food, and you can get incomplete proteins from vegetables. So complete proteins are the ones that have all amino acids that our body needs, and the incomplete ones that don't have all the amino acids. So if you're a vegetarian, you have to eat a variety of different vegetables in order to get all the amino acids. But if you eat meat and foods that come from animals, then you can get all the amino acids from those foods. And to show you how this works, over here I have a tissue, and this block right here is representing a protein. So right here there's this tissue, each of these blocks is a cell, and if a cell gets destroyed, then it gets fixed. As you can see, it will get constantly fixed, and the protein will help it to get fixed. So no matter how much I destroy it, the protein will still help the tissue to fix or to get fixed. Over here we have the fat cells. Just like the carbohydrates, they provide our body energy. So, but it's not the same thing. Fat, you can get them from pancakes, oil, mayonnaise, fried meal, and fat is not necessarily bad, but in excess it is bad. But what it does, it stores energy. So whenever your body needs energy that is stored in fat cells, it comes up to it and it's storing all the energy. So it gets this energy and it provides it to the cells so they can function. So it's like a secondary source of energy. And moving on, we have minerals. There are many different minerals, and what they do is that they help on different functions of our body. But each mineral has it helps with a different thing, but mostly they help on our enzymes. So over here you can see two examples of minerals, and that is iron. Of course you wouldn't eat iron, but I just put it here. And you can get iron from eggs. There's calcium that you can get from milk and cheese. What iron does, it helps oxygen to get transported across our body, and calcium helps our bones to grow strong and it strengthens them. So over here, to show you how the iron works, I have this little machine that transports the nutrients throughout the body to this cell, and that's what the iron does with the oxygen. It helps the oxygen get across the body. So that's that. Moving on, there are the vitamins. Just like minerals, they have many different functions, and as example, there is vitamin B12 that helps on production of red blood cells, and you can get them from meat. As you can see, it can be like pork or fish. There is vitamin C, which boosts your immune system, and there is vitamin E, which helps to protect our cells. So vitamin C you can get from orange, and vitamin E you can get from oil, or more specifically vegetable oil. Over here I'm going to show you how the vitamin E works, and right here I have a cell which is here in the middle. Here's a cell represented by this blue block, and here's the glass, which is very fragile, and it represents the cell membrane. And I put dynamite around it, and it's going to get ignited and explode, but the vitamin E is going to protect the cell, so there should be no damage caused to the cell. So I'll turn this on. As you can see, it explodes and the cell has not been damaged. And now to the last one, there is water. It's the most important nutrient, and as you can see, you can get it from any liquids. And what it does is most if not all of the body functions and chemical reactions happen in water. So if you don't have water, then nothing can happen. So same thing here. Here's a cell, and here are the resources. As you can see, pigs. Now these pigs or resources, they won't get to the cell. Maybe sometimes they might walk over here, but as you can see, they'll just stand there. They won't do much. But if you add water to it, then they get across to the cell. So if you don't have water, your body won't function properly, and that's the most important nutrient. And that's the end of nutrients. Coming up next is the cells and their organelles.